So, I have no idea what this will be.
Asmodan's demons have opened an enormous hole in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If it is not closed, the keep will be overrun.
Leave it to me.
The breached keep. Groovy. Okay.
I bring word from the King of Westmarch.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
Oh,
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
Perhaps he'll believe when his kingdom is burnt to ashes around him.
yeah.
The demons are in the keep. They're
Oh,
coming
there
out
we
from
go.
the depths.
That's
To arms!
interesting.
To arms! I would ask if you're all right. I know better.
That was hardly an ambush anyway. Do you remember when the barbarians tried the same thing 30 years ago?
Ha! They tried to steal you away, didn't they?
Alright. Vibes. Wonder what our damage is like. We got a pretty big... what do you call
No.
it? How do we check? 3,000 damage. We're level 39. I don't know what level you're supposed to be at this point, but... that's where we're at. Feeling pretty good about
All
it.
must serve the cycle.
Try and do some blinking through these packs.
Serve me!
Through here. It's a nice area. I like it. I don't know why. It's got a good vibe to it. Experience gained by 25%. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, this is good. I was like kind of like the story is really deep and rich, and I like that. But I wasn't really enjoying that last area that much. Not sure why. Just didn't really sit with me in terms of entertainment. This feels a bit better, but maybe it's just my own vibe. Like, who's to say? Now, when you start doing the content, it's like real mood dependent. So it could be that. But I found the whole like go collect. I find the mission of. I find the mission of.
I must wait.
I find the mission of getting to level 2 or whatever it is, much more interesting. Oh, dead end. You kidding me? Much more interesting
My
than
dearest Jonathan, I hope
go-
this letter finds you well, and that life at Bastion's Keep is not too difficult. Arthur is
kill-
growing up to be just like his father. I'm happy to hear you'll be back in time for his birthday, and I'll be praying every night for your safe return.
I find Go Kill X amount of this
Give
not
it
very
more
immersive
time.
at all. It's just like quite boring actually. Go kill X of this or go do X of that. It's like, okay. I'd rather have a boss to fight. That's like way more interesting. Oh, that was intense. We are wildly strong. What was that lightning thing? That was cool. This is a pretty good dungeon crawl. This is a good... I like this area. Probably fun. Oh, let's see, it happened again. Was that us or something else? Like that. That was cool. Oh, we've got a... Oh, okay. We've got a charge or something. Will it happen again? I think it happened again. It's hard to say. Through here.
I must wait.
Yeah. A teleporting necromancer just seems so ridiculous. Oh, here we go. What's this? Demon troopers.
Weakness consumes you.
Heck yeah, got a rare ring. Let's see what that's all about. This is going to be such an upgrade. You can just... Your spirit generators... Oh, this is for monks only. Oh, but we can still use it. But we still get more damage. Why is that? If we put this on over that, I guess 3178 and 3137 3137 or 3178. There we go.
That needs to recharge.
I don't know what dexterity does for us. Did that ring? That ring didn't really help us, did it? I guess it does some things, but not really. It's not really a good ring for us.
No.
Guess you can't win them all. I was so sure that it was going to be better too. Like, it's better, it is better, but not really. Like, it's better, but it's not. It's like better, not better.
I'm afraid not.
Here we go. When we get the, oh, here we go, that was cool. Oh, we gotta get out of that.
Your death
Whatever that
nears.
is. That stuff's usually the one hitters. Get like a field of something bad and it's
I understand so much more now.
level 40. That's wild. Sweet. Transfusion. Maybe at the end of this episode we can have a skill check update, and then you'll know. You can just skip to the next episode if you're not into that. But then if people are into that, then it can be a thing.
You will make a
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
Yeah, I do. I was
Powerful foe over there.
okay. Skull Cleaver. Vibes. Molten reflects damage. Well, that hasn't really affected us, has it? Champion Pride. I was thinking. I was thinking today. What I really wish is that humanity would put aside all its ideas of like I wish that humanity would just put aside its
You will make a fine corpse.
concepts of things that it's read in books and just focus on how to attain the highest form of ethics. I wish humanity could do that. I really do. It would be so sweet. Imagine if humans stopped doing all the things they were doing based on books. Shambo the murderer. Heck, let's drop
The
a
grave beckons.
wave clear. Imagine how good, imagine how great humans would be if they were focusing on, if they were like united in their focus on ethics. Imagine how great humans would be. Like, it's just not just as like sub-societies, but if there was like genuine global effort for all that, how sweet would that be? Like, no one's like, oh, you know, you follow this thing, you follow that thing, so you're just gonna go and make some excuse to cause a whole bunch of people a bunch of harm. It's like, no. We've got ethics, and as a global human initiative, we're gonna focus on ethics as a primary thing.
Decay and
Is this
rot.
okay or not? And let's build laws around it. Laws that are based on if this is actually okay or not. Does this hurt anyone? Does this idea hurt anyone? I feel like humanity needs protection from its own ideas sometimes. Not in a like, don't have free speech or don't have free thought, but more like because there's like arguments about, okay, so some people will say, oh well, free everything vibes and then you can do whatever you want. It's like, no you can't. That's not ethics. There's clearly things that you shouldn't be doing, and there's no excuses for it, and everyone has to look at themselves in the mirror and say, can I actually
This
look at
world
myself?
can abide you no longer.
And the idea is that if you're struggling with that, then you work on it. You get better at it, so that you do things to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, like this, that, and the other thing wasn't so great, but look at what I'm trying to do now. Vibes based on human ethics, which I feel like we know. Deep down, we all know it. We all know whether a thing's good or not. We're just like try and make excuses or something. And then there's like these books that are like, okay, not only do you
The
have
grave beckons.
an excuse, now you got a justification as well. It's like, no, it's not okay. Anyway, that happens. That rant is where I'm at these days.
You're too late. My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse, and those of your friends.
The Breached Keep. Gosh, I have no idea if this is part of the quest that we were just in. I think it is. You know, there's definitely a difference when you're growing, like when you're learning about the world, like for example, like the learning about the alphabet, etc. You're also learning about right and wrong, and you're taking like all the influences of your of around you as you're growing. And so then if like you're not taught healthy ethics, you can't, so it's not that it's like an excuse or there's a justification, but like you have to learn that. Some people learn that the hard way, and that sucks.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Kathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
That needs to recharge.
But yeah, the idea of like really great ethics, or like a focus on ethics as a human race. It doesn't matter where you come from or what your culture's history is, or whatever, what suffering you've endured. It doesn't matter. Like, it does matter, but what I mean to say, so that I'm not being insensitive, is that the pinnacle of human ethics is all of our responsibility, and that can only happen from moving forward. So let's do that.
Demon, he's here.
Gom the larder. Hectic. Oh yeah.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh from your bones.
The sound effects from the final part of that cutscene is so ridiculous. Oh, this is a great boss. Later, Gom. That whole fight was so ridiculous. Okay, so what are we at? New law.
is the largest of Asmodan's sin lieutenants, and he possesses no less than 4 mouths. Though his voracious appetite is certainly his greatest weapon, his bile and, well, other noxious excretions are equally lethal. When last seen in battle, the Lord of Gluttony swallowed 6 angels whole, spears and all.
I am returning to town.
Well, he'll be gomming no more.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
I reckon bro's pretty salty. That's what I reckon. So on that note of saltiness, stay salty, and wish you well, and hope you enjoyed this talk on ethics. Always open to hearing what people have to say on the subject of ethics, what their thoughts are on the premise that it's like working towards positivity, not negativity, and like honestly keep like worldviews of like extremes to. It's not really what I'm about. I'm about the highest form of human ethics and the constant discovery of that. If you resonate with that, sweet. If not, sorry about it. Good luck. Or whatever it is you call success. I don't know. Take care. All the blessings.